How to win any argument when you are dating a narcissist. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it, and I'm a lawyer and I've seen it all. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am an attorney and I'm also the best-selling author of Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do that now and hit that little bell so that you can get notified when I upload brand new videos. If you are dating a narcissist, first of all, I'm sorry, because that's no fun. But you must know that arguing with them can feel like stepping into a minefield. Where are you going with that? You're never going to get them to see your side. I always say I'm half Chinese, so I always wear jade, but never jade. Never justify, argue, defend, or explain. They're going to twist your words. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to leave you questioning everything. That's why today's video is so important, because I'm going to teach you how to win any argument if you're dating a narcissist, or maybe you're in a relationship with one, or whatever it is. I chose this topic because so many of you have told me how exhausting and demoralizing it is to feel like you're constantly losing ground in these arguments. But here's the truth. Once you understand how a narcissist thinks, how they operate, how they move about in the world, you can outsmart them. I always say they're extremely difficult, but they're extremely simple. They're very simple to understand. They're like the one cell amoebas, right? Or the one blob of protoplasm, but they've got the one trick pony and they're really good at it. I want you to be able to protect your energy, protect your peace for the last time, because they're never going to stop coming at you and they're never going to stop being narcissists. But you can be in on the secret on how to conserve and preserve your own light and your own energy. What's the most frustrating tactic that you guys have ever seen in your life with narcissists? Is it the gaslighting? Is it the devaluing? Is it the lying and the denying? Which one is it? And if you agree with me that they're such liars, I want you to put liars in the comments right now. I can't wait to hear your stories. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to be telling you what to do next right after this. And trust me, you don't want to miss that. This is the ultimate on today's video. All right. So here's the thing about arguing with a narcissist. They don't argue to solve problems. They argue to win, to control, to manipulate, to feed their ego. If you're expecting logic or a resolution, then you're barking up the wrong tree. You're setting yourself up for frustration. I mean, it is the definition of insanity in dealing with them. That's the bad news. The good news is that you don't need to beat them at their own game. You need to change the game entirely. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how to do that. So stop feeling defeated, start looking forward to the new life that you're going to have and the new power that you're going to have. So the first thing is understanding their playbook. They've got very predictable moves: manipulation, confusion, domination, control, acting like the hero, acting like the victim. I mean, it really is it's not that difficult. They've got a little checklist of the things that they do every day, and gaslighting is right up there at the top. I would say it's part of their to-do list. Get the groceries, call people back, oh, gaslight. You know, it's just part of their thing. Gaslighting is when they try to make you think that you're crazy. They have you questioning your reality, questioning your circumstances, your thoughts, your feelings, all of it. What they do is they either deny or they just lie. So they're going to say, "Oh, we talked about that and you agreed, don't you remember?" Or, "Oh, I never said that." You know, if you say you promised to call me after work, they'll say, "I never said that. You're misremembering. You're delusional." So how do you handle it? Instead of arguing about what was, state the facts calmly. "I heard you say it. I know what was said." And let me tell you, another thing you really need to do is start confirming things in writing. You know, we talked about this and this is what we both agreed. And that way you can pull out your phone or whatever and you go, "No, this is what was said. This is what we talked about." So, and then you can just say, "Listen, let's just focus on what we can do now. Don't get into the circle of word salad. That's like the worst place where you can go, right? It's like the Bermuda Triangle in there. Don't do it. Stop yourself. All right. Blame shifting. They love to turn the tables. If you call them out on their behavior, all of a sudden it's you. You're the problem. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you for trying to hold them accountable? What? Why would you do that? Now you're going to get, oh, why you bring them now? You're so difficult. You're so needy. You don't want to go down that path. All right. How do you handle it? You don't take the bait, for one thing. And you just say something like, it isn't about blame. It's just about clarifying. I just want to understand how we can move this forward at this point. If you're stuck in these circular conversations, which is another thing that they do, you're going to just get sucked in, dragged in, and you're going to feel like you can't breathe and your life is being sucked from your body. The intention by them is to keep the argument going, to wear you down. So if you're trying to resolve a disagreement, they keep bringing up unrelated topics or rehashing old things. Or even if you think you've got something resolved, like an hour later, they'll say, I can't believe that you went out without me. I thought we just had this conversation. What in the hell are we doing over here? Just say, you know what? We've already discussed that. Let's just move on. Okay. Have you ever met somebody, they started off to be the most charming, charismatic person you've ever met in your life. Then they turned out to be your worst nightmare. And then when you go to negotiate with them, they're a living hell. Well, I developed something called the SLAY method of negotiating with narcissists, and it has helped tens of thousands of people in more than 150 countries win, go from feeling drained and defeated to getting the outcomes they want. And the reason why it works is because I spent more than 20 years studying narcissism as a trial attorney, and now I'm here to help you win too, and also take your suffering and turn it into your superpower. Take your pain and turn it into profit, peace, and purpose as a highly specialized high conflict negotiation coach. If you want to learn how to do it, then just go to RebeccaZung.com/apply and I will show you how. What other tactics do you see that they're using that are crazy, other than gaslighting, blame shifting, and circular conversations, which we've talked about? I've got a few more on my sleeve here for you. And let me know in the comments, because your experiences really do help other people. And if you're dealing with this in a court situation, definitely check out my video, my training at icanslay.com, which will help you expose a narcissist in court. Now, how do you shift the power dynamic? The key is taking your control back. You want to stay calm. You want to stay collected. They feed off of your emotional reaction. So if you get angry or defensive, you're giving them exactly what they want. So if they raise their voice or they try to provoke you, respond in a calm, measured tone. I'm not comfortable continuing this conversation. This isn't working for me. If it's going to be hostile, we can revisit this later. Set your clear boundaries. What does that mean? That means you're going to decide in advance what behaviors you're going to tolerate and which ones you won't, most importantly, right? So if they start yelling, they're calling you names, they're not engaging in respectful conversation, you can just say, you know what? I'm not engaging in this conversation. This approach isn't working for me. And let me know when you're ready to speak respectfully. Gray rock techniques are really, really good too, where you're just like so boring, you're just like a gray rock. The gray rock method involves being as uninteresting and unemotional as possible. So like if they're pushing on you, there's nothing to push on, right? There's just nothing there. There's no place to get that supply from. So if they're trying to bait you into an argument or, trying to get you to be triggered, just say, I hear you. I understand that that's what you think. I feel what you're saying. I understand your point. That's an interesting perspective. Something like that. Things that are just super neutral. If you want phrases for disarming narcissists, you can get my phrases at disarmthenarc.com. These are ways that you can reclaim your power when you're arguing with a narcissist. It's not about proving them wrong. Remember that. It's about you reclaiming your power and protecting your peace. Know when to walk away, like the old Kenny Rogers song, like know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. That's you. Not every argument is worth engaging in. Sometimes the most powerful thing that you can do is refuse to play the game. So if they're escalating, I'm not going to continue in this conversation. Focus on facts, not emotion. So if they're twisting emotions to their advantage, you're giving them ammunition. You don't want to do that. So just facts are much harder for them to manipulate. And instead of saying, you hurt my feelings, because they're certainly not going to care about that, you interrupted me 3 times during that conversation. You just interrupted me. Stick to specific, undeniable points. When I first launched my store at shop.rebeccazung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate. If you found this helpful, your next step is to watch the video, How to Weaponize Facts and Evidence Against Narcissists. It's right here on YouTube. In that video, I'm going to teach you everything we talked about today and how to use it to build leverage. So important. Facts and evidence are your ultimate tools for standing strong against a narcissist. And I can't wait to show you how. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you like it, share it. So many people need these strategies. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Just know that I'm here for you. This community is here for you. You can be enveloped and supported by the best people on the planet. Just stick around and you'll learn so much more about that. And I will see you in that next video. Remember that today's a great day to negotiate your best life.